Why get so defensive? I'm just trying to help. You know, if someone don't want your help, that's fine. So be it. But if this person actually needs your help, and this is pertaining to like if they're on your job in this particular case, if they need that help because it will make things so much convenient and easier for them, as well as for yourself, as well as for many others. Why so defensive? Why not just go ahead and say, okay, hey, that would really make things a little easier for me. That would make things more convenient. I like it having that at my access. And if you don't want it, then you don't want it. I understand that. But see, guys, this right here is like a circle. If one thing is off out of line, then the whole circle is thrown apart. So let me give you a prime example. We were doing some things on the computer. They didn't know how to pull up something on the computer. Their computer actually wasn't even working. This program wasn't even working. So I come over. I say, hey, let's go ahead and call the people who do this type of thing. They're professionals. They can do it. Call them up, IT, and let them handle it. No, 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 no. I've tried it. It didn't work. You know, they came over once and this and that. I said, oh, so they came over? Well, no, they didn't come over there. They did it from remote. Okay, that's fine. But did they even try to, did you even try to connect things while they were speaking with you? Oh, well, we still didn't have no good luck. It still didn't do any good. So, all right, so let me help you. I don't have to, you don't have to help me. I got this. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I've tried this. I've tried that. They've tried this. They tried that. And then they say, well, let me speak to the person. Who's the person you spoke to? Who's the person you spoke to? So, I said, sure. I said, they've done some things for me many times. I can't tell you who the person is because there's so many people who work in that department. But they have done many, many jobs for me. And I've had no problem. Great outcomes. Well, I need to speak to the person who you spoke to. That way I know to get started, get working. What is the issue? Let me say this. It's not about who's right and who's wrong. It's not about who can do the job or who can't do the job. It's not about trying to prove that I can do something that you cannot do. This just is about trying to make things better for the job, for us all. For the customers. Let me assist you in every way I can. It is nothing about trying to belittle you or make it seem like you don't know how to do your job or any of that. But some people just don't want you to seem like you're outshining them. You're outdoing them. You're being a little bit more smarter. They think they're supposed to be a little more smarter or more genius than you are. And it's not even about that. Sometimes it's about just we need to work together for we can do the same common cause and help people. That is our job, to be more efficient for our customers, to help them. They're paying for a service. But it don't seem to be that way. People so quick to jump to a conclusion, so quick to have an attitude, when all you're trying to do is help them get on board. But then, sometimes you have to know how to just bow out. So you say to them, well, look, you don't want me to help you? You don't want me to do this for you? I can show you if you want, but if you don't want, you're good with this, hey, I'm good with it if you're good with it. But like I said, it's inconveniencing the whole staff. So in other words, we need to get this done. I can think of another example was when I was helping someone do something and I said, hey, they don't have you listed in here by your credentials. So I need to know your exact credentials. Well, somebody else didn't seem to have a problem with pulling it up or whatever the case may be. And I want to say, well, you might need to go find that person. I'm just here trying to help. That's all I'm trying to do. You don't have to get so defensive. It's not me trying to, stir the Kool-Aid or anything like that. It's just me trying to help you. I don't know. They get so turned off when somebody is only there to make their job a little bit easier, a little bit more better, to keep things running smoothly and efficient for them. Not just myself. You look out for the team. I'm a team player. But some people don't want that. They spout that. They spew that mess out their mouth, but I don't think they really want that. Or maybe they want it from somebody differently. But guess what? We all working here together. So I'm going to do my job. And part of my job is to try to help your job be a little bit more easier. But if you don't want to accept that, then you don't have to accept that. But I still have to do what I need to do in order to make things and to continue to be smoothly around here. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Now, you can partake in this if you like, or you don't have to. But let me do my job. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if any of you have ran into this situation, whether it's on the job or wherever it may be, where, you offering your services and the person don't really want the services, but at the same time, they need the services because we all working together for the same common cause. Now, it's different if you didn't need this and we have nothing to do with you and what you do has nothing to do with anyone else, but it's not like that. So when you're all on the same page, we got to work together. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of you probably run across that type of thing too. I don't know if people just think, they don't want you to feel like they don't know something maybe, or they feel like they don't want you to feel like you know a little more than them, or they just like to keep it the way it is. Less accountability, less work, less action. Let's just go with the flow. Here it is. It seemed to be working. Yeah, it seemed to be working right. Yeah, for now. At times, at moments, yesterday, but maybe not tomorrow, or maybe not today, intermittently. You get my drift. So yeah, let me help you. Let me help you help yourself, whether you realize you need the help or not. So yeah, if anybody find this interesting, anybody can relate a little bit to what I'm trying to say, let me know. All right, leave a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up if you like, and I appreciate you. Please subscribe.